Hello friends and welcome to my channel Codecraft Shop. My name is Sailesh Kushwaha and in this course you will learn how to deploy Jenkins on OpenShift cluster and how can we access the installed Jenkins through OpenShift route. In the demo I will demonstrate step-by-step guide. So in order to deploy Jenkins on OpenShift cluster we need to log into OpenShift cluster through the web console, and from the developers catalog we need to select the Jenkins option and then we need to click on the instantiate template. In the demo I will demonstrate each and every step. We need to click on the create button and we need to wait for some time till the pods get up and running. Once the ports will be up, we can access the Jenkins through the route. So on the topology page, we will find an option for a route. So once we click on that link, it will redirect for the authentications because we are using the Jenkins on the OpenShift cluster. So authentication will be happening through the OpenShift cluster itself. So once we grant the required permissions, we will land on the Jenkins homepage. So let us begin the demo in which I will show you each and every step. If you are new to this channel, please like and subscribe the channel, and by doing so you will get the most latest updates whenever I'll upload. So we will begin the demo. So if you can see on my screen, I have logged into my system. After logging into the system, we need to create a project. So I will create a project. So I'm naming it as Codecraft Shop, and the display name and the description I'm using the same. You can modify it as per your need. So once the project will be created, what I will do is like I will go to the developers catalog, and from the developers catalog we will find the option for CI/CD. Inside CI/CD we have two options for Jenkins. One is Jenkins with persistent storage and one without persistent storage. So there is a difference between two. This one hosts the data permanently, means it is associated with the database in the backend, and this one will not hold the data permanently. It Once the pod will be down, all the data stored over here gets cleaned up. So for demo purposes we will use this option. So once I click on this option, I will click on this button. So by default it has selected the namespace and the Jenkins name and the service, and by default authentication for Jenkins is enabled, and it has provided it a 1 GB of memory, and we are using the same namespace for Jenkins image. We are not modifying anything else, we are just clicking on create button. Once we click on create button, we will go to the topology page, and on the topology page we can see that the Jenkins is trying to get up. All the deployments are happening behind the scenes. The container is getting created, the services are getting created, we have the routes created. It will take some time. Once the circle will be in dark blue color, it means that the pod is up and we can access the application through this route. So if you can see on the screen, the pod is up and we will access the application using this URL. So this is the login page for Jenkins. Once we click on login with OpenShift, it will redirect us for the authentication purposes. So we are using the same credentials that we have created for OpenShift. We are using the same. So once I click on login, it will ask us to authorize this application, since we are using auth2 behind the scenes to authorize our Jenkins on the OpenShift cluster. So we will select the permissions. After the account has been authenticated, we are able to land on the welcome page of Jenkins. So Jenkins is getting deployed on OpenShift and we are able to access the Jenkins. So this is all about the demo. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please go and subscribe this channel, as it will help you in getting the latest updates whenever I upload. So you can also follow me on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter at the handle Codecraft Shop. Thank you.